Hello, this is Wendy Warren Austin. I'm your instructor for English 350, and I have tried to record this about 3 times now, and each time it turned out to be about 1 second long, and I don't know if this one is going to work either. So I'm hoping that this one is going to work. So I am glad to have you in my course. So please listen to the video that follows this. Thanks. Hello. One of the most important things that I didn't put on the calendar, which I will amend shortly, is to mention the beginning of to be thinking about the beginning of the field research essay this week, and to do 1.3 planning, and on your and it's in the module 1 for this week, and to work on it anytime this week. And what I'm going to be doing is to emphasize that by copying and pasting a handout for you to print and take around with you, and just uh, walk around with it and any place that you go, and to remind and to put some ideas on it, and to give yourself some a variety of ideas to work with this week as you come up with different things to plan for your paper. And there are so many things that you can do, and I don't want you to be limiting yourself to any one thing and just zeroing in on anything immediately. But let me read over this handout, or a couple of key things on this. Is you need to the goal is to take the time to research and select a specific type of variation in use of English, like the use of the word ain't, or the interchangeability of who and whom. And we have down here my kitty cat. I don't know if you can hear him meowing because it's his dinner time. Sorry about that, my Mr. Butters. Or the modifier position in a sentence, or something like that. You'll conduct this research in essay format, and you're going to turn it in during Module 7. So you're basically going to have about 6 to 7 weeks to work on it. And you're going to record as many instances as you notice of this grammar topic and its use. And you're going to record the circumstances where you encounter this variation in your day-to-day life. Who do you hear using these variations, and in what contexts? Make note of where you notice people using these forms in their writing, published or otherwise. Who uses it? When is it used? What kind of people use it? What are their circumstances socially? What kind of sentences do they use them in? What kind of commentary do they use it in? How common does it appear? Is it in spoken or written language? Is there a particular demographic that uses it? Excuse me. Is there a particular social class or educational level or gender that uses it? Maybe can you make an educated guess about why people use that variation, that particular sorry about that. I was looking for the cat. Sometimes he jumps in my lap. Can you offer any kind of hypothesis about why people use this variation? And it's going to be organized into a 3 to 5 page essay. And you're going to use that short paper rubric in the assignment guidelines, and in the general question and answer discussion forum. You can ask any questions you want at any time during the the course, and you can ask me whatever questions you want. Should be seen as a fun thing, but something that you can work on very diligently. See this as sort of a chart, a project where you're going to be taking keeping a record of all these things, and maybe you're going to be discovering something that you really hadn't noticed at all before, and hadn't occurred to you. You might be noticing something that your kids use, or your friends, the friends of your kids, or something like that. And it's very unusual sometimes that you hear it's a new kind of slang or something like that. And I know I've been very surprised at the kinds of terminology that I hear from different groups, and you learn a lot of new things. And so um, I think you'll have fun with this, and it's a good project to work with. So there are so many different types of things that you can work with. So I think it'll be fun, and so have fun. So make sure you start with this week that you're working on this. Don't wait at all, okay? Because if you wait, you're going to keep on worrying about it all throughout the course, and that won't be good. It'll be fine, okay? And if you do sometime, if some of you do happen to wait, call me, and we can immediately start doing something about it, because I can ask you many questions, and I've done this before as a project myself, and so I encountered things, and nobody's ever in a good situation to be able to do this, but you find opportunities and you use them, so it'll be fun, especially to hear other people's. It'll be neat. So we'll have a good time this semester or term. I always say semester. I hate that. So, yes, English 350. We should have fun.